Because I was speaking directly into the microphone.
I don't think you've ever done that.
I do it all the time.
You do not.
I really do. Okay, I'll stop. Don't turn it down.
I was going to turn you down to 4.
Because you won't hear me the rest of the episode.
Exactly.
You're talking like this the rest of the episode.
Exactly. That's my point. I already can't hear you. That's why I was going to turn you up. And then I was like, wait, he's peaking a lot. So now that you're further away, I do have to turn you up.
That's loud. I can hear the back feedback. Unless that's your finger touching it. Oh.
What kind of soda was that, audio listeners?
Yeah.
Time's up. It was a Kroger Big K Zero Sugar.
Cola.
Bet you never would have guessed
You didn't
that.
say the cola. It's clearly you
a
gotta
Kroger
say cola.
Big K Cola.
There's plenty of zero sugar.
Zero
ones,
sugar.
but it's got specifically.
But not the Kroger Big K Cola.
It is.
No. There's a bunch of other sodas, but it's not the Kroger Big K Cola.
Oh,
That's
that
what
one's
you
not?
said. No.
No, I'm saying.
You said there's a bunch of other sodas
that are
Big
K.
K.
Zero
Kroger
sugar,
Big K Zero Sugar.
But
But it's not the colas.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the cola.
That's the cola.
That's all you have.
Yes.
It kind of tastes like cherry, you said.
A little bit. It's weird.
I taste it.
I'm kind of disappointed in it. But considering all the name brand ones were $10 a piece, I was like, I'm good.
It's $10 for a 12-pack of soda?
Coca-Cola Zero, Pepsi Zero. They were all like across the board. All of them were $10. Mellow Yellow is $10 a 12-pack at Kroger. And I was like, I'm not buying sodas here ever again.
Yeah, don't buy sodas at Kroger. Go to fucking Walmart.
Yeah, I made the mistake of stopping at Kroger
We
because
bought
it's on the easier side.
24-pack of cans of Dr. Pepper for like $11 once at Walmart.
Yeah.
Jesus, Wiminy.
I was already there and I was already getting some stuff I need. And I was like, well, fuck it. I do need some. Well, want some. But
that's crazy.
Tell me about it.
That's why you said
if you had the whole Kroger app thing, you could get them for $4.99. But I was like, I'm not wasting my time when I could just buy the knockoff brand.
But now you're disappointed.
I'm a little disappointed, but hey, maybe it'll stop me from drinking that many sodas. Because it's disappointing to drink one. Not as satisfying as cracking a Pepsi Zero or a Coke Zero.
Starting December 1st, I'm doing no more. I'm done with all the sugar.
No sugar?
No.
Let's rock it, brother.
At least in the drinks. I might still
for sure the
candy.
Cheat every once in a while. That's what makes it easier. Yes, 100%.
But I'm not gonna have soda.
But don't just go back to
I think
eating cookies and candies and all that crap all the time. Start with the zero sugar sodas and don't eat cookies and candies. And if you just drink zero sugar sodas when you're craving a cookie or candy, you're like, I'm actually good.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed.
I'm kind of fucking tired of drinking like Dr. Pepper and then craving another one because it's like the sugar. I'm not craving a drink. It's bad.
Yep.
No, every time we go out to eat, it's like, ooh, Dr. Pepper sounds good. And then I drink fucking 46 ounces of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, my stomach hurts. I wonder why. It's like, tonight for dinner, what am I going to do? Go to Racetrack and probably get 2 slices of cheeseburger pizza and 3 chocolate-covered donuts. Am I going to complain about it?
Why would you do that?
Because it's fucking amazing.
That's so
It's
dumb.
so tasty and
you're
going
to spend $18 on that shit.
I'm going to spend $9 on it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way. No way. That is only $9.
Ethan can back me up. The donuts are cheap.
That's
at Racetrack.
There's no way 2 slices of pizza and 3 donuts
It's like
is only
$6
$9
for 2 slices of pizza, and if you get like a donut or 2, it's probably like $9-10.
That's absurd. I gotta quit going to QT then.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It blows my mind that I didn't realize it's not 2 for $2.29 on the rollers. It's $2.29
and then $2 more.
Roller.
Oh, it's $2.29 for the first one and $2 more for each.
For each roller after.
Yeah.
It used to be 2 for $2?
It used to be 2 for $29. Or no, it used to be like $2.29 each. No, it used to be like $1.29 each, and then 2
Anything
for 2
after
or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when I got 2 rollers and a Mountain Dew and it was $9-something, I was like,
yep.
And then I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And so the next time I was like, can I get a receipt? I realized I'm paying like $4-something.80 for which you can't complain about paying $4 for like decent buffalo chicken roller.
Yes, I will always pay the price on those because they're good.
Honestly, like it's.
The taquitos,
Yeah.
But those,
some of the taquitos are just not.
The breakfast
worth it.
ones aren't bad.
Yeah, the sausage ones, those really aren't horrible.
Those aren't that bad.
Don't do the egg rolls. They're shit.
Garbage.
The corn dogs are crap.
Corn dogs are crap.
I don't like the cornmeal in that bread.
It's funky.
So crunchy for no reason.
It's weird.
The cheddar jalapeno sausages are good,
they're not
but
bad,
they're small.
Yeah.
Like, I just paid $4 for 2 hot dogs, essentially, with no buns.
Yeah.
Like, I might as well have grabbed the buns. And they're going to charge me 50 cents extra for each bun.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, I'm not grabbing buns.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what, $6-7 for 2 slices of pizza now?
It's like $3.99 a pop.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
I love those cheddar jalapeno pigs in a blanket roll things they do. It's $6 for 2 of those, which is not crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no joke, inflation is real. It's fucking insane. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. It ain't going anywhere, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. It's only going to get worse here.
How?
Supposedly, like, with the whole Trump administration, it's going to get to a point of where we're trying to import less goods. So it's going to cost us more to get them out of America, across America, fresh, in a sense.
I mean...
So we're going to raise our own prices by running droughts on our own resources, supposedly. It's something like that. And like,
which is weird because Trump went out of his way to go seek like Putin and Kim Jong-un and all that shit.
I don't know if it's like...
to make relations like that.
I don't know if it's like... I don't know. Wouldn't they be making deals on like oil and natural gas stuff though? They're not making deals on like lettuce and tomatoes.
Right. 100%.
Or produce.
Those aren't big money items. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like that's why everybody's like, well, we should have like American grown vegetables. And then when they realize we're out of lettuce in the middle of summer because it's not fucking season for lettuce.
Anyway, so.
Well, you know what I mean. When somebody's out of their spinach in the middle of October, and they're trying to make a spinach egg quiche
too much during the summer. Or
whatever, it's like they're gonna realize, well, fuck, I can't run to Walmart and buy a bag of spinach anymore.
Maybe that'll cause more homeowners to grow their own goods.
Maybe. The first tomatoes we grew had...
Then there'd be less demand and prices might go down.
What did they call it? I think it was... It's something fruit rot. Oh. Blossom rot? I think it's fruit blossom rot. Fruit? Not flute.
Blossom rot.
Yeah. Fruit blossom rot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were all black on the ends, and they weren't growing any bigger.
Oh.
And it was saying it's from inconsistency in watering.
Oh.
And we did neglect it because it wasn't growing anything for a while. And then Michael was saying they won't grow shit for like 7-8 months, and then they finally start fruiting when they're old enough and mature.
Yeah, that's what all plants are.
Yeah, but this fucking tomato plant looked like it was going to fruit like 12 times this summer, and it never did, and it pissed us off, and we quit paying as much attention to it, and it got... Of course, it started fruiting, and we quit paying attention to it, so it got the blossom rot on the few fruits that it did grow. So now we restarted and are re-watering it more often and whatnot.
Missed out.
I want to grow onions.
Yeah. Be like
How
0.
sick would it be to fucking go pull an onion out of your garden
and just take a
in
big
your backyard, chop the fucking ends off, peel that outside out.
Oh, you gotta.
I'm not taking a bite with all fucking dirt.
Peel and
You're
all, brother.
Fucking gross. No.
You're fucking gross.
I'm not eating onion jam out from the bottom of a boat. Or was it peach?
It was peaches.
What do you call that? Fermented?
Yeah. Sploosh.
Sploosh, yeah.
That's what they call it. Fake fan.
Yeah, I didn't really. It's a cool movie, but
it's
like,
a great movie.
Just
Sam Witwicky's in it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know who that is, dude.
No idea.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh. I didn't know his name was Sam Witwicky.
In Transformers?
Yeah.
Stanley Yelnats.
Yeah, because it's Stanley Yelnats backwards.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's a ambergram? Is that what you call those? What's the same things for race car?
That's technically not.
Yeah, it is.
It'd be a rack e-car. Because it's 2 words. It's not 1 word. Palindrome. Hannah.
Yeah.
With an H on the end.
Correct. It has to have that. Or it'd be unha and ah.
No. That's another one.
Speaking of that, did you see what she posted? She's shooting for 100. Yeah. Good for her, man. Huh? Is that... Oh. And he's got the big geek now.
Oh, that's the same one.
Oh, is it? Oh.
The big geek.
He's geeking, bro.
And I had 5 days off.
Wow.
That was glorious.
How was today?
That fucking sucked. That fucking sucked.
Yeah.
My coworker was like, "What's wrong? Why you know?" I was like, "Maybe I just had 5 fucking days off and I came back to work. Maybe that's what's wrong today. Just don't want to fucking be here ever." Don't get me wrong. I like what I do, but also wish I could just get paid
to do nothing?
To just be at home.
Wouldn't we all, buddy?
Yeah.
Can push you down a flight of stairs, break your back, and file for what's disability?
I'm good.
Okay.
I like being abled.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoy being an abled body.
Fair
enough. Wednesday.
Dudes.
We did some family shit. I don't know if we want to bring that up.
It's up to you. If you do or don't, I'm fine with it.
I mean, I just don't like making it sad.
Oh. Who's to say it's sad? It was a good thing we did.
Yeah. We went and spread Mom's ashes on her death anniversary.
Spread a little bit. You wouldn't. Cause
I wouldn't because that shit was weird. I'm not touching that.
You're weird.
I felt so awkward taking a spoon into it. I couldn't imagine pinching a little bit and being like, "Peace out." I'm good.
Literally, peace out.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
Because it's pieces.
No, you pinch. Yeah. But you also. Peace.
Deuces.
Yeah, and then we buried the rest. And then we skipped a bunch of rocks. Threw some big sticks.
Yeah.
Threw some crab apples.
That was fun.
And then we went and ate Chili's.
Yeah.
It was so good.
We got so full on Chili's.
It was Nashville hot chicken. Nashville hot.
Chicken mozz.
Not chicken. Not chicken mozz.
Nashville not chicken.
Nashville not chicken hot mozzarella sticks. Yeah. Why did I say hot twice? Regardless, those are damn deli shoes.
Yeah. Told you.
Mm-hmm.
You said you like the other ones better. The regular one's better, though.
I've been thinking about those.
Oh? See?
I think I've come around.
See? It's pretty good, especially with the ranch.
I told Andy I might get a triple dipper with Nashville and regular. And just do, like, tenders. Double up on the mozz
Quad
sticks.
Quad mozz squares?
Boxes? Quad mozz boxes?
Quad boxes.
I think I would do a quad.
That's too much.
I think I would do a quad box mozz.
That's too much.
Quad mozz box order.
That's wild.
Andy said her friend did it.
Wow.
She did the double plain mozz. With Chipotle honey chicken crispers.
That's too much.
All three with ranch.
Mozz. Well, you always do a triple ranch. There's no. I'm a marinara guy, but you always do triple ranch. It's just there's no question. It's the better option.
Fuck! I want to place a pickup order for Chili's. For Chili's.
Fuck! I kind of want to place an order for Chili's.
Andy said it's a fend for yourself night, so she said she's picking up food. I said, all right, I'll pick up some food. I didn't say what. She can.
You gotta let her try the Nashville hot mozz.
I might just go there and eat by myself. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Jesus. I hate doing that.
That's weird.
I couldn't stand going and eating by myself at restaurants when I worked at Jerry's. When I wanted CiCi's on my lunch, I hated going to CiCi's by myself. Awkward. It is. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
You need a coworker.
Mm-hmm. And now when we don't go to lunch as coworkers, like currently with mine, it's always like, fuck you. Why are you making me go by myself? Like, it's always like, why the fuck you doing this? Why'd you bring a lunch today?
What a loser.
Yeah, literally. Today.
Don't bring a lunch.
Jordan and Angel, why the fuck did you bring lunch on a Monday? You know we go out Mondays.
To you?
Yeah, we typically do.
What did you bring?
Red beans and rice. I had cooked it like a week ago.
Oh,
so I was like, yeah, it needs to get eaten before it's thrown away.
Fair enough.
At least it reheats.
Wow,
really
look
nice.
at you. Actually eating leftovers?
Red beans and rice reheats very nice. It's already pretty mushy, so when you put a little water in it and you reheat it, it's really not bad.
That's a great statement.
What?
Red beans and rice reheats very nice.
Yeah. It does. I should put that on the Zatarain's box. In quotes. Red beans and rice reheats very nice. It does, dude. It's perfect.
Fair enough.
It's like, you know what I mean? You get fucking chicken tenders and you heat them up in the microwave the next day at work. They're going to be fucking rubbery as all hell.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Red beans and rice, it's just slop. It's just goop.
It's a goo.
You add some water into it because the microwave takes it out of it.
Right.
So you re-goop it up.
Yep. Easy.
Yeah. Eat it up.
Heat it up, eat it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wednesday was sick. Went home. Played some blops with Trevor. Andy came home. I don't remember what me and her did.
Took a nap.
No. I took a nap at your house after or before we even left. 10 a.m. nap.
10 a.m. nap. Crazy.
Like 10:30, but I can't believe y'all let me sleep as long as you guys did.
Well, Dad was on the phone with somebody for like an hour almost. I don't remember who it was. That was the only reason.
You conked out and Dad walked in and goes, sleepy, bud. Huh? How long have I been asleep? Look, it was almost noon. I was like, oh, fuck. Been out.
You were talking to me at some point, and all I hear is... I I'm like, oh, he's asleep now. You were just talking to me 10 seconds ago. And now he's.
Well, yeah, I'm really bad about that. You can ask Andy. I'll be mid conversation and stop.
I knew you're a mouth breather, but I didn't know you're a mouth sleeper.
It's bad.
That's all I heard.
It's bad.
And there's the
dude.
occasional spit.
It's bad.
Yeah.
At least I stay breathing.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Andy freaks me out. She'll stop breathing. She
Oh.
has sleep apnea for sure.
Oh no.
She'll stop breathing. I have to like touch her, and she'll.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
It's scary, man.
That's terrifying.
I've told her too. It's like that is not good.
Jesus.
That's why you have some crazy ass dreams, because you quit giving oxygen to your brain. You're about to die.
Yeah.
You're watching flashbacks. You're not. You're not dreaming.
You see your life flash before your eyes.
Literally about to die. I ask her every morning, have any weird dreams? Because it's just like, at this point, she typically does. She goes, yeah, me and Bruno were making friendship bracelets. Okay.
Nice.
That was it. He goes,
When did he get thumbs?
Yeah, no, he was picking up the beads. He was picking out the beads, and she was putting them on the string.
Okay.
It's like, okay, cool.
Nice.
What the fuck? God, I wish I had dreams sometimes.
You don't dream, period?
You know, you don't dream at all, because you don't technically get REM sleep when you smoke.
Right.
But yeah. Dude, I haven't had a dream in
years.
No, literally.
That's crazy.
I think the last time I had a dream was when we first moved into the house. And I remembered waking up and being like, that was a fucking dream. And I like explained everything to Andy in very great detail.
Yeah.
And then I do remember getting stabbed in a dream.
Oh, wow.
And like feeling my gut. I got like sliced open. It was like a...
Oh.
And I vividly remember looking at the cut and feeling the insides of my wound.
God.
And I woke up with like stomach pain. Like my gut was like, it like genuinely felt like I had like a cramp or something. Yeah. I don't know. It freaked me. I woke up like hyperventilating, like checking my stomach, thinking I had like something fucked me up.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's crazy. That was one of the weird, because like looking at my guts spilling out and like.
Was this at the house too?
Yeah.
Your current house?
Mm-hmm. I was just like pulling my shit in and trying to like stuff it back, and I could feel like the inside of the wound. It was like a movie, like, you know when somebody's like trying to collect their guts?
Yeah,
it
like
felt like
movie.
that. It felt exactly like I could feel it like falling out of my hands and like the yeah. It's gnarly.
I've been reading the Jurassic Park book just to see the differences between the book and the movies. And that's one of the parts in the book that they definitely did not put in the movie. Nedry, the dude in the yellow raincoat, big guy, when he gets attacked, it attacks him in the car and slices open up his stomach, and he's alive while he's trying to put his shit back in while it's eating his intestines, and as he's trying to show me, it's fucking, I was like, oh my God, this is gnarly.
Man.
Yeah.
I wish I enjoyed books more for that reason, because there is so much better detail in those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Like Ethan taught me about the old ladies in Harry Potter from the Young Girl Academy or whatever. Mm-hmm. They're all
they're actually all really old.
Really old ladies who are under a spell to look super young and all that. Mm-hmm. I was like, I never ever would have known that was a detail within that movie, unless you read the book and then see the little Easter egg of an old lady in that suit next to a bunch of young girls. It's kind of like Ethan was saying, it's kind of like, oh, they're not, but they seem to be, but they don't explain it in detail like they did in the book.
Right.
So a little bit of drool come out.
I was like, what just happened? Thought you thought your tongue fell out or something, the way you reacted.
Like drool coming out.
My tongue's fine.
Thursday.
Do
I what?
Do you think there's any sort of spiritual happenings at your house?
I haven't felt a single weird or like
Inkling
uneasy thing until more recently.
Really?
And it was one instance of Bruno standing in the hallway looking in the bedroom.
I thought y'all said
barking.
he started doing that a while ago, though. That was the first time.
I've never seen him be like nervous of something, I guess. And him barking and like he's standing in the hallway looking at the room. He barks. I was like, what is he barking at? So I got up from the couch and went over there and looked. And he's just looking at the room with his ears down, tail not wagging, just looking at the room. I was like, what is it, buddy? He just doesn't break contact with the room. I was like,
oh, wow.
Okay, I don't like that. Like, what's in the room? Alexa, turn on the bedroom. Bedroom lights up. He kind of perks up and like looks. I was like, what is it? So I take a few steps in. He's following. I stop and he stops right behind me. I was like,
whoa.
Oh, he's like, okay, we're checking it out. He stopped, I'm stopping. I was like, oh fuck, now I have to lead the pack in. I was hoping he would do that
for me. Supposed to be the
alpha.
Yeah. Don't let him.
I was hoping he would do it for me because I don't want to go in there. And I walk in and nothing's in there. Like the blinds were open, so unless he saw something out the window flash and it
squirrel, raccoon, who fucking knows.
But I told Andy, I was like, I just don't like that. Like there was something uneasy about the whole scenario because Bruno's always investigative. Right. He barks and runs at things as he's barking at it. So the fact that he barked and then sat and then wait for me to walk in, I was like, oh, he's not comfortable.
Yeah, he's uneasy.
Yeah. Something was wrong.
Whoa.
I haven't felt uneasy after that. What? Oh. Andy sent me a picture of our garage this fucking morning. Part of it had fallen onto her car.
What the?
It looks like it's like a
what
seam
the hell?
Where the drywall in the ceiling is, and it looks like that seam tape. They put the texture on that tape. Because I got up in the attic today and crawled all the way to the front of the fucking attic where that is. Of course, like shaking on the beams because I hate being in an attic. I've seen so many of those videos. Yeah, exactly. I've seen it one too many times, and I do not want to fall 8 feet to the hard concrete floor. So
fair enough.
I'm just like trembling getting up there with a flashlight looking for like water damage or anything, and I don't see any. Like nothing looks soaked, nothing looks like stained in a sense of like
water
it
damage.
Was wet.
Right.
It's like nothing's dripping from the roof right now. Like I think it's fine. I think just part of that, because even the little pieces that were on her car are like rock solid dry. So it's like the tape just unadhesively gave out and it's falling.
Right.
But yeah, I was up in the attic and I'm fucking freaking out looking at shit, hearing things up there. And I find a black leather bag zipped up closed towards the end of the... I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is my $1 million. This is my finding. Like how we found the books.
Yeah.
I was like, this is it. This is the one. The books, they were the fake. They were the decoy.
They were the decoy.
This is the bag with something in it. I'm so scared. I'm sitting there with a flashlight looking at it, and I was like, I'm not opening it up here. If something jumps out of it?
Right.
I'm not opening it. Yeah, exactly. I'm like looking at this bag. My phone fucking vibrates. Andy's phone. Oh, fuck! Yeah, literally. Hit my head on the fucking beam above. Fucker. Answer it. Hello? Hey, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. I'm in the attic, and you scared the shit out of me. Oh, I'm sorry. It's like, I found a mysterious leather bag that is zipped shut. What? I was like, I'm currently crawling backwards to get out of the attic right now, so give me a second. And shuffled all the way down, and I FaceTime her. I'll open up this leather bag slowly. I'm waiting for something to come out of it, honestly. And it's like this big. It looks like one of Dad's fishing tackle boxes. The leather ones, like that black, but it's one big satchel. I was like, okay, hope this has something cool in it. Open it. It's fucking cleaning brushes and a steel wool, like little puck. It's like a sink cleaning kit, basically. I was like,
the fuck?
God damn it.
This is why I got left behind.
Yeah, literally. There's some old ass Halloween bowls, like shoved way up into a corner. It looks like a pumpkin or something on the side. I was like, I'm not walking over there to get that. Fuck that. I'm not balancing on 2 beams to get that fucking thing.
Damn, unfortunate.
Yeah, that is not my big score. Also figure out there definitely was something living up there at some point, because the wires for the floodlight at the end of or above the garage inside are slowly, like, they look like they got chewed on somewhat. They're not exposed. I don't see like bare wire, but I do see like the jacket of the wire is gone. And I saw a bag of, it said throw pellets, rat poison. So somebody took the bag of pellets they're supposed to open and spread. They threw the pack
just in there.
Up in there.
Hoping they chew open the bag.
I assume, and it's sealed. It's completely shut. So I opened it and spread it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's already up here, I guess.
Jeez.
Might as well.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm 95% sure whatever it was is dead now, because of the way we heard the scratching when we moved in, and then the flies all building up and coming out of the broken wall or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm 95% sure it died in between the closet of that spare bedroom and the
garage wall.
Or the laundry room.
Oh, yeah, laundry room wall, that's right.
I'm pretty sure it's in there. So if I ever tear those walls down, we're going to look for a skeleton in there. I had the random sudden realization the other night in the garage. If that gives you any other hint of what I was doing. I own this home. So we could do whatever we wanted to this home. And I was like, we can paint a wall.
Yeah.
Like, we can paint any wall in this house, whatever color we want. And nobody's going to be like, why did you do that? Why? It's my house. So I was like, we need to paint an accent. Exactly. I was like, we need to paint a green accent wall. Like a darker green accent
like an
wall.
Emerald green?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to paint that room emerald green. And I was like, no, that's too much work.
Yeah. I think we're going to do it on the wall that... So you walk in the front door... and you like go left, and then that immediate left again, that wall. So like if you're on the couch, the one on the left.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do that one green.
Interesting wall choice.
I like it because it's a weird shape.
The fireplace wall or the opposite of the little window to the kitchen wall.
I don't want to do that one because then it's gonna make the kitchen look weird, I think. Especially with that countertop there. The dark green isn't going to match that countertop. I don't want the dark green with the brick. I don't want it surrounding the brick either.
So good.
And that's a small wall. It's 2 big windows and a little bit of a seal and then my TV. Like, it's not... I think that other wall would be cool because it's big and abstract. It has like that really weird long angle up with the roof and everything. So don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to paint, but it'll still be sick.
Very true.
Yeah. And then Andy also talked about wanting to do squiggles down the hallway, like big, like almost like sound wavy kind of groovy vibes. But I thought about doing it'd be sick if you painted it really wide at the start of the hallway and really thin at the end.
Whoa, like
so when
an
you stand
illusion.
exactly, so it makes your whole hallway look extremely long.
Yeah.
Or if you did like black rectangles all the way down the hallway that were like progressively wider, thinner, and then you have like a tape thick line by your doorway, so when you're standing at the end it literally looks like a super like long black hallway. Exactly. It's like that would be so fun. It'd suck if you got motion sickness like walking down your hall though.
True. Very true. You come home
turn the corner
and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta walk to the bedroom.
Yeah, it just doesn't end, and it's because you're stumbling backwards every 2 steps. Dun, dun. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
What if we do like a spiral around the hole?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, it was just so funny having that random realization of like we should do shit to the house. Like, we've just lived in it, pretty much. We haven't we've hung a lot of paintings and built the little shells,
personalized it.
but we could do way more.
You could do way more if you wanted.
And then I was also like, wait, when we sell it, that's gonna get covered up, I bet.
Yeah,
like
you'd have
we're
to.
gonna have to cover it.
Yes,
but that's
100%.
gonna suck.
Yep, you'd have to paint match the
De-homing
old.
your home is gonna suck.
Yeah, it'd be a little sad for sure, but that's the price you pay if you want to customize it that much. So you don't even want to do like a chalkboard wall or nothing. You just want a straight accent wall.
Just a different color, yeah.
Okay.
Something different.
Yeah.
Even if we hand paint stripes on it or something. Like, it doesn't even have to be a solid color.
Like kind of how I did with this wall right here where I had the random little different. You don't remember that?
The
had
tape?
The different jagged. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. I told her even a checkerboard pattern would be sick.
Yeah.
Leaving the white and doing a green, emerald green checkerboard on that wall would be super sick.
Yeah.
Not even little ones. You could do big squares. It'd be super easy to tape it out and just buy a super cheap laser level.
Mm-hmm.
Set it up and run your tape straight on it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try and get my DIY era. Start building and doing shit at home.
Instead of the stained glass.
No, I want to build a stained glass spot in the garage where I could solder comfortably and not have to
do it at your desk.
Do it in my desk, and clear off all the electronics and open the window and have the fan.
True.
When I could. My idea is you look at the garage, where my AC door is and everything, kind of the left of the garage door. To the left of that, there's a bit wider of a space, and then that back door.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be cool to build a folding bench that folds flat against that wall.
You had talked about that.
Comes down and folds over and out in front of the door, so it can be a really big workbench.
Right.
We don't use that door very often.
Right.
If anything, I'm using it for ventilation in there. So I would open the door. I think I would pull my toolbox out a bit, and that way the door could open all the way. You could open the table with the door open all the way too. That way you have outside access.
Right.
You could just duck under your desk real quick to go out back or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I want to start looking at compressors on Facebook Marketplace. Find a cheap air compressor for $50 and run pipes into the garage so I can have an air gun and everything in there and all that. Build a quiet box for the suppressor so we don't sit there and hear it run all the time and hear it turn on to pressurize. Did Ethan tell you we saw an IRL mob spawner? Show him the picture. Oh yeah, he did. When we were out so Thursday, what did I do Thursday? Oh, I went and saw Andy.
It was Friday.
No, yeah, I was saying because I'm trying to get to Friday. Thursday, I went and saw Andy in Fort Worth. I drove to the museum. We went to Rodeo Goat, had lunch. It was delicious.
It was delicious. Was it in Dungeons? Oh, you just sent it to me. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I pointed it out.
That's wild.
I looked at it and I was like, what the fuck? That looks like an IRL mob spawner. And Ethan goes, oh, what the hell? But yeah. Thursday, I went and saw Andy. I swept and vacuumed the house. And then I played a bunch of Black Ops again. Friday, went out with him at 1 on the scooter. Yeah. I got up with Andy at 8. Played some Black Ops. Warmed up my pizza. Watched a little bit of YouTube. You should have muted that.
I thought it was muted when I had it plugged in. I guess it's not taking the plug in. The fuck?
My walls, they're olive.
I like that color.
Nice.
No, I saw a Nerd Forge. Do you know who that is on YouTube?
Yeah.
She made redid her... What?
Skidda. Whatever she says at the beginning of the videos. Yeah.
She redid her
boyfriend's
gaming room. Yeah, that color's so sick.
That was a cool color.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh.
Fiance or whatever.
I did the lime green or whatever you want to call this, Mountain Dew green. It's like, I want to do an emerald green.
Be sick.
Yeah. Friday. Went with him.
At like 1 in the afternoon because I took a nap on the couch and we got a bit later of a start than we wanted. But it's probably like 2 hours. It was close to like 3:30 when we were up in Arlington by the stadium.
We started at like 1:30.
Yeah, I left here. Yeah, you're right. He is correct. It was more like 1:30 because I left here at like 1:20, or my house at 1:20 to go to his. But yeah, by like 3:30, we were all the way up at the stadium. We had rode all the way up Matlock to oh yeah, he's got the one wheel track.
Oh.
Is it gone?
I was gonna show you.
Oh.
I'll do the one wheel.
We went up Matlock. We took Barden to center all the way up to Division.
Damn. Jesus.
Yeah. We did 30 miles. We stopped at the Jack in the Box by my work. Because I picked up my headphones and he needed to charge his one wheel. And he asked them if he could. And they were like, yeah, just charge. Did they tell you had to buy something or did they just tell you could charge?
I didn't ask. I just looked for an outlet.
Oh.
If it's not like a super high class place, no one cares. It's just like charging a laptop.
Makes sense. But yeah, so we sat in Jack in the Box for like what, 30 minutes maybe? Yeah. It wasn't even that long.
That's how long probably I was in there.
Yeah, because he went in, I rode over to work real quick on his scooter because technically it was a little dangerous for him to do that on the one wheel. I had to like pop into oncoming traffic in the whatever lane, the emergency lane.
Oh.
Because there's no sidewalk on that side. And it was way safer than walking the scooter under the bridge, in my opinion. Like, I'd rather, if I can just get through it real quick and then be back in a really wide emergency lane to the far left, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I did. On the way back, it was way less sketchy because you're flowing with traffic pretty much. And then the second there's a sidewalk entrance, I just dipped off and got on that. But yeah, and then I got to Jack in the Box. I sat there for like 20 minutes maybe. And then we fucking dipped, went all the way around the stadium pretty much, like entirely around both stadiums. And then took Collins up to Division or Abrams.
Oh, go back. You didn't talk about going around AT&T.
As I said, we went all the way around both stadiums.
Yeah, but like, what was going on?
Oh, well, the whole Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight was going on. So we wanted to go check out all the traffic and all the people walking around. Yeah. And there was a lot of fucking people out there. And we also saw like a Bentley SUV, a McLaren something.
P1
No. What was right behind the McLaren? There's a whole fleet of like insane fucking cars in front of one of the hotels out there. And I was like, that's probably all like Jake Paul's party. Like
maybe, yeah.
Just a bunch of his rich friends out here mobbing around Arlington in these crazy ass vehicles. And then as we're riding around Arlington, Arlington Marsupial is a private airport. The one off Collins.
Arlington Marsupial?
Arlington Marsupial?
Municipal?
Oh. Municipal.
That's why I was like, what are we saying?
I thought it was marsupial.
That's an animal that has a pouch. You saw firefighters.
Abandoned.
Oh, dude!
Wow.
Speaking of abandoned, we're like way... Yeah, sorry, I'm bringing up his point. I didn't realize right there off Division, there's an abandoned putt-putt that has a go-kart track in the back that is open. He got his one wheel and I got the scooter on, and we just walked all around the fucking track.
That's sick.
The putt-putt area is still closed off, but
the track itself is open.
People have broken in enough to where it seems like common ground where people go and hang out at the track, I bet.
A little overgrown. Oh, that's dope. Is this not the one we went to with Megan and
It
Dalton?
has to be. It has to be.
The course looks like it. It looks like that same
And that's
course.
what I told Ethan. I was like, I don't remember this being here, though. Like, off Division. And I drive past that every day and had no idea that there was a go-kart track in the back of it. I told Jordan, my coworker, we're going to have to go take a lunch break and go over there and explore it. Just walk around and see where we can get in.
Putt-Putt Golf and Games, J.S. Sullivan, abandoned Arlington.
Where do you see that? Like an article?
Yeah.
That's boring.
I was trying to see...
When it closed?
No, I was just trying to see more pictures of like the actual putt-putt itself.
Oh, before it was closed?
But it might not be it.
I used to think it was a bar. Yeah. That's how you get onto the track. It's literally like that. Yeah.
Open. That's crazy.
Because I saw the batting cages as we're riding by, and I was like, "Is that an abandoned putt-putt?" Is what I said. And I kept riding up the street, and Ethan texted me and was like, "Yo, come back." I was like, "Oh, it must be like open." So I went over there, and he's like standing on the steps looking at the racetrack. I was like, "Oh, holy fuck, it's like open."
Yeah.
Sure enough, I got the scooter on it. Even I was riding the scooter around the track. It's really hard. I had to like do the kneel down because the ceilings are so short.
Oh, because it's for
the go-karts are so short. His handlebars legit in some spots could have hit the roof. So I was already like kneeling, barely holding onto the handlebars, going under those at 2 miles an hour.
I was one-wheeling like this.
Yeah. They're super low. Like, you would be uncomfortable crouching under them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. You'd have to like luge on like a longboard. You'd have to lay down on it to be able to go through it, I bet. That's why I was wondering if I brought my longboard, could I like go around it?
Right.
But you literally need like a fucking go-kart. Like pull up.
What is it for?
Everybody unload it real quick, get it on the track, get an electric go-kart out there, and just go.
Doesn't sound like there's security out there or anything.
There was shit all over the track. You'd have to like clean it up.
Yeah, there's all sorts of overgrown shit.
And glass and debris.
So people hang out.
Oh yeah, people. There's a shopping cart in the parking lot behind it. Like somebody's definitely staying there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super sick to explore an abandoned putt-putt though.
Yeah.
I really wish I had the gall to like break into buildings to go, because I just want to go in and see, but I don't want the breaking and entering charge. I don't want to go on private property and like deliberately. There was literally no sign that said no trespassing. It just said no parking. There's a loophole there of us being out there and on the track. I'm not inside the building. I'm on the track concrete. Like, just tell me to get out of here, and I'll get out of here.
Right.
But if I'm inside a building and you have to come find me,
it's different.
It's a lot different. You have no idea what I could be doing inside there, and I'm just looking.
Yeah.
Okay, bud.
Yeah. Next time next time you're near there, see if there's any abandoned arcade games. Then it's definitely worth breaking in.
It's impossible to see inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Break one of the windows.
It's pretty boarded up.
Oh, even easier. You don't have to break a window. You just take one of the boards down.
But the front of the building is on division. So, like, if you're at the front of the putt-putt part,
they know you're there.
And the whole putt-putt area is visible from division. So, if you're anywhere near the front, people know you're inside there.
It's not overgrown enough yet.
Correct. Like, the back is overgrown enough and hidden because it's in the back half of the entire... You could probably break into the batting cages pretty easy, too. But... The building where the go-karts are is hidden enough to where you could maybe sneak in and still see if there's go-karts in there.
Oh, shit.
But like I said, I really don't want to push my luck, and
not worth it.
No. It'd be fun as hell, don't get me wrong, but it'd be worth the thrill once, I guess.
Right?
If it's your first time offense and there's enough of you and you don't have anything illegal on you,
right?
You could be like, willingly search me, please. Like, we are just here exploring. We're not trying to steal or anything like that.
Yeah.
We were just curious on what it looked like in here. May believe you. May let you go, especially since we're all white.
You're not wrong.
If you know you have privilege.
Yeah.
Just like pretty people.
Yep.
Yeah, that was sick as hell. Just the whole riding in general all around town, it really makes me want some sort of like e-bike or e-transportation thing.
Yeah.
I was even looking at boosted boards, like longboard, the electric longboards and stuff. They do like 20, 30. I was like, that could be doable. Like, I could see myself doing that, but
you could take that somewhere with the one wheel.
You're not as nimble. Like,
on the longboard.
Yeah, it's like how you're a scooter. You were saying I need like almost like a moped even would be enough to keep up with him. But if it's gas powered, I can't go through the parks like he can.
Right.
So I need something electric in that sense.
Yeah.
But I found this guy on Facebook Marketplace. He's selling a red moped for $450 because he said in the listing it says electric moped. Looking to sell our electric scooter. Was so fun but never used it, and now we aren't handy enough to get it to start. It only has 69 miles on it, has a locked storage box, and comes with a matte black adult full face mask. Prosper pickup only. I didn't realize I had it on a 50-mile range. Prosper is an hour and a half away. But that's an exhaust pipe. That's not an electric scooter.
Not an electric scooter.
That's a CVT cover. That's like
not an electric scooter.
It only goes 25 miles an hour. It has to be a 50cc.
Yeah.
There's no way it can be anything bigger than a 50cc.
Right.
But unless it goes into the red reliably and it does go 40, then it could be a 150 even, like my old blue one. But if that's a brand new engine in that thing and the battery's dead and this motherfucker doesn't know what he has
to replace the battery.
And I asked him, I said, what's all wrong with the scooter? And he goes, we're pretty sure it's just a dead battery. I said, I'm very interested. This was Saturday night. I was looking at it. I said, I'd be very interested. I could come look tomorrow before I realized it was in Prosper. I said all that. He said, I think it needs a new battery, not handy enough to know how to start it. Sat in my garage for far too long and was never able to ride. Only 69 miles on it. That's exactly, I was like.
He just repeated the
listing. Said, do you have any other pictures of the scooter and do you have a title? Sorry, yes, I can get you more pictures. Feel free to swing by if you want to check it out. I said, well, you're about an hour and a half away, so if I come out there, I'm most likely bringing it home.
Yeah.
And he said, haha, makes sense. And then never sent me any other pictures or hasn't said anything else about the title. So if he's got a clean title for it, And he sends me more pictures. I told Andy that's worth if I could be like, I'll give you $200 right now and come pick it up. That was Sunday. But if it needs a new battery, I put a $30, $40 battery in it, sell it for $500. Like, actually sell it as a gas scooter.
Right.
Sell it, make a profit off of it even.
Yeah.
Even if I don't want it because it is a 50cc. Fuck it, I'll ride it for a little bit just to have fun. But I'm not going to keep riding a 50cc around town. Fuck that. Yeah. I could barely make it here on a 50cc with the roads I've got around.
Yeah.
Can't go 45 on that thing. I'd have to be riding on the sidewalk. Yeah. Officer pull me over. Why are you on the fucking sidewalk? Well, I'm scared. You see how fast they're going on the road? Yeah, I want some sort of electric bike or vehicle in that sense to go do that, because that was so much fun Friday. But I also know I don't have as much time as Ethan does to go and ride endless amounts of hours. I was very lucky I had a Friday off to be able to go do that. Much less, I'm not going to take every Saturday I have that I should be spending time with Andy to go ride with Ethan. Right. Granted, we could do it after work and all sorts of other shit. Don't get me wrong. It's a viable thing, but it'd have to be a little more, like he said, planned. But yeah, there's some sort of electric vehicle. Don't get me wrong. I want a scooter, or a motorcycle, but I also do like the trails and
being able to go wherever you want, basically.
Pretty much. Because Ethan was saying you can ride in bike lanes, but you can't go faster than 25 technically.
Right.
Well, I'm fucking fine with that. I'll go 20 miles an hour in a bike lane and let people pass me. People do it all the time on a bicycle. Yeah. Why not let me do it on my little electric scooter? Yeah. Fuck it. I'll take it to work one day. Ride it all the way up center. Yeah. I know it's doable. Take me an hour. Yeah. I don't know.
It's like 5 extra minutes if I take the scooter to work.
That's crazy. But then it's parking it and leaving it out there. No? Bring it right into your office?
It's an arena. It's got a dock. It's gated.
Hell yeah. What the fuck was that? Look like
it feels like there's a hair in the roof of my mouth.
Look like you're doing a bad bit.
What? Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're bored of the talking.
No.
Yeah, we rode for 6 hours Friday. I didn't get home till 6:30. We didn't get back to your house till about 6:30. So 5.5 hours. It was a really good ride.
Really good ride.
And while we were riding, we made last-second plans to go to the farm Saturday morning because I saw the full moon, and I was like,
oh, good fishing.
Yep. That's what Dad says. Let's go fishing.
It's true.
And then I was like, that's crazy. Dad has been talking about, Bo has been saying the farm is crazy with all these stripers and hybrids that he's getting to eat off the dock. We should go check it out. Ethan was like, fuck it, I'm down. I'm like, okay, bet. I called Andy, and I was like, hey, spontaneous, would you want to go to the farm tomorrow morning with the dogs and Ethan for me to go fish? She was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. I was like, sweet. We'll leave by 7. Okay, sounds good. I get home, and it was like confirmed, like we were going. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I started thinking about it, and it was like 11:30, and I'm watching the fights, the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight on Netflix. And I'm waiting for this fight to end, and I was like, fuck, it's 11:30, and I have to be up at like 6:30 to start getting the dogs ready and everything to be ready to leave by 7.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna fucking suck. I don't know how I'll go. And Andy was like, no, you need to go because you made the plans with Ethan to go, so you can't back out. She goes, I just won't go, so that way you don't have to worry about the dogs and everything. I was like, but I was like excited for the dogs to see.
Go run on open land.
Exactly. And see fish. Like, you can't. I want to know what Pepper wants to do to a fish when she sees it. Like, exactly. I want to see if she's going to try getting it or if she's just going to freak out and run away or what. I don't know. But yeah, I thought that'd be fucking hilarious to see like Bruno trying to bite a fish, but then realizing the fish we were messing with, I probably wouldn't have let him try and bite them because they're fucking mean. They are ferocious motherfuckers, and they are sharp everywhere. They cut me up bad. I found all my cuts, Ethan.
Oh, did you use hand sanitizer?
Something at work today
Alcohol?
got my right hand, and it was just that. Bill, Bo was not lying when these striper and these hybrids, they're gill plates, so Bo taught us that largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, bluegill, like red ear sunfish, all that stuff that we call perch and bass are not perch and bass. They are sunfish, technically. They are under the sunfish family. And so the striper, the hybrid, and some other type of bass are the only true bass species in the world, is what he was saying. And they're built different, as in, like on a largemouth bass, you know how their gill is like pretty soft everywhere? These guys have like plates. They're like literal like giant scales over their gills to help protect them. Like when they're like fighting and shit, I guess. But it's like you can't lip them because they freak the fuck out. They're like pissed as all hell when you try and lip them, and they are it's worse than trying to grab like a 4-pound largemouth bass.
Damn.
Because you know, on a largemouth bass, if it's big enough mouth, you can just fucking grab that thing.
Yeah.
These things, the mouths are like this big, so you're relying on fucking pinching that thing. And they do not stop moving. They are just nonstop, like doing that fucking twitch on the end of the hook. It's so annoying. Like, don't get me wrong, they fight crazy, and it's so fun seeing them, but getting them off the hook is a pain in the ass. And thank God Bo is being careful with these. He's having everybody smash the barbs down on their hooks, so you can't like rip their mouths up pushing the barb out. The hooks literally just fling right out, so you lose a lot because they swim a different direction and the hook barely pops out. Exactly. But I told Ethan, I'd rather lose 30 fish when you're catching 75 of them. I don't care if I lose a few now. Like, I've caught so many, I'd much rather be like, oh, it popped off. Okay, I'll try again. Instead of being like, another. But their plates are razor thin. They are literally, like, I bet you if you killed and gutted one, you could use those as a razor. And so Bo said the best way to get these things off the hook is you pinch them right under the eyeballs, right under the eyeballs on top of the gill plate. You just pinch and they stop moving. It's like, I don't know if it's like I don't know what it is. And he isn't kidding. They literally do just stop. But if it wiggles and you're not pinching hard enough, your thumb slides down to that gill plate and it wiggles and goes like instant. And you can see I have like slices from what look like razors on some of my fingers, and it's because they're like slipping and sliding as you're trying to pinch it. It got Bo like crazy on one of, he literally had like an entire flap on his thumb from this thing.
Shit.
And these are babies. What am I gonna do when that thing is 6 pounds? Like, this thing maybe weighs a pound, maybe 2. It's fighting harder than any largemouth I think I've ever reeled in. Like, this is bonkers. And now it's got fucking razors on its face that I have to pinch so I can get the hook out of its mouth? What the fuck do you mean?
Gloves.
Literally, I think that's going to be the move. But you can't put a glove and take it off in the amount of time fast enough as you can keep catching. You're not going to be able to reel with a big leather glove on.
Why not?
Or hold your rod correctly. You're not going to have the right feel.
If your reel hand is the one you have your glove on, you don't have to feel anything with your reeling hand.
The rod? Like the tension and everything? You don't lose,
feel
like,
that with your reeling one. I don't feel anything with my reeling one. You feel it all in the one you're holding the rod with.
I wouldn't want to reel with a glove on either, because then you're not getting a good pinch on the reel. I'd rather hold on to the rod.
It. I feel like you're way
Still, I just don't want to fish with a glove on.
That would be the move.
Yeah.
Some sort of leather glove or gardening glove type thing.
Yeah.
Because they are fucking annoying. They are.
I mean, yeah, it's like every poke I got, I went to go clean up something. My knife. I went to go clean my knife with rubbing alcohol. And it got on my hand when I touched the rag. And every single...
You could feel
every pore on your hand just lit on fire. They are sharp and mean motherfuckers. And I grabbed a few by the lip for pictures and stuff, but even then, it's like you're holding it by the back of the head, and so you're got your strong hand holding the back of the head. You're like fighting for your life to the second you holding that lip and you let go, it's all over the place. It's like, bitch, calm down. They were just so pissed off. But it's insane how it's instant. Like, the second your shrimp hits the water, it is boom, and just straight fucking drag peeling out of your rod. We pull up and he's like, yeah, you just beat on the dock and you throw some food out and they start busting. It's literally just, it is crazy. They're everywhere. And then you're seeing like 10 to 15 pound catfish, like their mouths just open and you see like a big swallow and then it disappears. And they do this like big like kick splash thing on their way down. It's just wild. Sight fishing for catfish was crazy because you'd throw over there by them and you'd see your shrimp kind of sit there slowly floating and then you'd just see it go like it just like you watch it like flow in water. Yeah. And then you're because you've got really light tests on that and the hook is you're using like
because you're going for the smaller fish.
You're using sunfish hooks basically, but you can catch a catfish on any hook. Bo said, pretty much just because of how fatty that lip is. But touching them is the worst part. Barking. Yeah, Bo had a net, so thankfully we were able to just not have to touch them. You could just kind of flop them onto the deck. Pull the hook out with pliers and then kick it back in the water. I loved catching them. Ethan caught one and was like, that's enough. I'm over that shit.
Once you get one big catfish, like, all right, I'm good.
I was enjoying it. I love the fight they put up. It's more of like a steady, constant fight. It's not, or no, it's like one big fight and then they're there. Yeah. Pretty much. Those fucking stripers just don't give up.
No, yeah, the stripers were...
You know how like sometimes you can hold a bass at the like the line of the like the ridge of the water and you can kind of
chill out because it's tired.
You could do that for 30 minutes with that fish and it'd still be going.
Jesus.
I bet like I was trying to
wear
tire
itself
them
out to death.
Literally, I think it would wear itself out before it like just gave up and sat still.
Right,
it is bonkers. Don't get me wrong, I still want to go catch like 4 and 5 pound largemouth out of there because those are like some of my favorite fish to see. That mouth just insane. Yeah, when you can put your fist inside of a fish's mouth and pull it up and out of the water is crazy. Oh, also, Bo is having us he was saying you have to be fast because he doesn't want them swallowing hooks because he doesn't want them dying, obviously.
Yeah.
But if they swallow, don't do any. Just fucking cut it. And he said the hook will rust out with how small it is. It'll pass through them before it hurts them at all.
Right.
It's like, okay. Makes sense, I guess. That's what he said to do. Every single one that swallowed, he said, just cut it as close as you can to his mouth and he'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, we didn't fish for anything else because we did that for 3 hours and we were tired. Like, you were just like, fuck me, I'm worn out. A lot of fishing. All on the dock. You didn't even sit down. You literally can't sit down. Like, there's been times where we'll fish and you sit on the dock for 20 minutes and reel in and be like, do I even have bait?
Yeah.
This is like,
nope.
It's hit. Oh, I didn't catch it. The bait's gone. Let me put a piece of shrimp on. Boom. Okay, there's one. Boom. There's one. Just crazy. You got to get out there before it's too cold and they're not coming up.
Because that's what he was saying. They're 2 pounds instead of 1 pound.
I don't know. I'm honestly nervous to fight one of those when they're
bigger,
4 or 5, 6.
Oh, let's run it.
You will need like 20 pounds. There will come
yeah.
at least 20 pounds.
You'll need a fat ass rod. You're gonna need a rod that is not gonna snap under big tension because it is.
Fuck yeah.
How are you gonna get it off the hook when they have razors that are 7 inches long? That's what I don't understand. Is like, Bo was talking about his buddy caught a striper that was like, what did he say? Like 30, 40 pounds or something like that?
Jesus Christ.
It was like
massive.
A big northern striper. Like, not a fish you'll catch out of his pond by any means. But and he said it cut him really bad on his hand. And so his buddy took like the baseball bat and like fucking hit it to try and calm it down, but he killed it because he hit it too hard. Yeah. But yeah, he said his friend was so pissed off when it sliced his hand open. He motherfucker and started hitting it with the bat. No. He goes, don't kill that thing. And he turned around and he saw him beating it. And he goes, oh shit. He cut me. God damn. But yeah, no, my hand barely fit around some of these fish already to hold them down. I'm not going to be able to grab a 6-pound one like that.
Figure it out.
I'm scared of that. This is nerve-wracking. There was easily some that were 2 pounds that we caught, I would say. Because they were really fat bellies, but nothing like 4 or 5 like we have seen come out of there before. He showed us the biggest crappie that came out of there. It dwarfed the one you caught, dude.
Yeah.
This girl pulled out... The mouth on that thing was bigger than any largemouth bass I've seen, Jesus. I think, in real life.
It was like as big as her torso in the photo.
Holy shit.
It was like this wide. Came out of his pond.
God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I was like, I've seen really big crappie come out of here. And he goes, you've seen nothing like this. And flips the phone around. I was like, holy shit. Like, yeah, she's holding it like this. It is like...
As long as
it was easily this fucking long.
Jesus.
Like, it is just a giant slab of crappie.
That's crazy.
It was bonkers. And he was even saying, I bet you the crappie tree's really good right now. I just don't know because I love fishing for these hybrid. I wish we should have fished a little different species after we tore up the hybrid so fast. But I think we were there to catch fish, so we did. I want to go back and do more... like explore fishing, try and find some bass, try and find some crappie.
Yeah, because the hybrids have taken over that whole dock area, I'm sure. So the other ones have left that
area. And the catfish. That's all that eats at the dock now. You probably won't ever catch another largemouth bass off the dock again.
Yeah.
Especially if those striper get big enough, they'll start eating those largemouth. You could have a 10, 12-pound hybrid come out of there within the next 5-6 years.
That'd be nuts.
Yeah. There's no way. I would be shitting bricks trying to reel in a fish that big.
So
when
cool.
they start getting that big, we're going to have nets.
Yeah.
We are not going to be able to just pull these fish up and out of the water.
No.
It's going to be like a strategic thing. Get the fucking net. We're going to be in waders so we can go into the water and pull it out. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah? You're not going to be able to pull a 10-pound fish up onto the bank?
10 pounds.
Yeah, but it's going to snap your line if you don't have
with a net?
50-pound braid.
You just use the net like you just said.
Are you going to have a 10-foot net to get past the bank into the water so where you can scoop it?
You don't need 10 foot.
A
6 foot.
You need a pretty big. I don't think. How big would you say Bo's net was? And it was kind of a struggle to use.
4 feet.
4? You think a 6 would have been fine then?
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Be fine. We'll see.
I'd be pulling that shit over to the fucking dam, the little spillway. I'd be pulling it over there and all of that fucking gunk, trying to get it up and through there, rather than hope we're gonna get it over the dock. I'm not losing my PB fish to a damn net failure.
No, easy.
Saturday was fun. Went and had In-N-Out afterwards. And then I went to a Mexican party that night. I was the only white person there except
a 10-mile radius.
The other girl that was a significant other of one of the Mexicans there. That was one of the birthday boys. Significant others. It was a good party though. They're really good tacos. They were. They're fucking good. Build your own taco station. Walked up. I told Andy, I was like, I'm really white, because he didn't even ask me in Spanish if I wanted tacos or hamburgers. He was like, do you want tacos? Or he like slowed himself down to be able to say it to me. God. I was like, tacos por favor. He was like, oh, okay. ¿Tú hablas español? Poquito. Poquito. That's my favorite line. You gotta say it like with a whisper.
Yeah. Makes it smaller.
Yeah, exactly. Ready?
Yep.
I know she pulled them up. Mint chocolate chip.
Wow, they said it way
Mallow
before.
sandwich.
And it was so fast.
Okay.
Pink
velvet cupcake.
Oh, that's an actual
Pause
cake.
it. Churro.
What the fuck?
Pause it. Lemon.
Why is it not?
Cheesecake. You have to pull. If you pull it slightly, it pauses faster. Like if you're going to swipe out of the video or swipe to the next, it pauses faster.
Nope.
Oh, only if you pull away, I guess. Lemon cheesecake. We didn't even get to see the cookie.
You didn't get to
God
see the cookie.
dang
You're
it,
crumbl! You're actually going the wrong way with it. I don't even want to see the rest, to be honest. It's upsetting me. Fuck you, crumbl.
I don't even know. We don't care.
Fuck crumbl.
Crumbl, you suck.
Going the wrong way with it.
Oh my god, it's 8:05.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to hey, let's go. I was hinting with the crumbl.
Sorry.
I'm just rambling.
It was a good episode. I had a lot to talk about. I didn't get to talk about Sunday. We set up Christmas in the house. Christmas trees up, all the decorations are there. Wow, dude. Rookie.
It was great. It worked.
How did I know?
That's what I do. Working on a $6,000 deal.
For what?
Pokemon cards.
Jesus Christ.
Give me nothing. I start bending in the beginning of next year. Buy some of Ethan's cards off him. Just kidding. You got a ride?
You can.
Oh. You can?
What did I tell Ethan to mic up for that we were going to discuss and didn't discuss?
Huh?
The Google reviews.
Oh, yeah. We'll save it for next time.
Reviews, yeah. We didn't talk about 240s.
Well, that's your fault.
Well, it's because I did a lot this week. Sorry, I actually got out and did stuff. Had things to discuss. What?
Discussions require two sides.
Obviously not.
We didn't have a discussion.
I said I had a lot to discuss.
Oh.
I didn't say we had a discussion.
Well, discussing infers that you had a discussion.
It's not my fault you don't. You definitely discussed it.
I didn't do
with
any
me.
of the things.
Yeah, but you
did.
discussed it with me.
Disgusted. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.